oil, fat Andy, yeah. Right, new macaroni cheese pasta, 95 pence from Lidl. See that in there? And I thought, don't mind mac and cheese, me. Let's give it a bash and see what it's all about. Yeah, that's really something to take to work or eat when you're on the go as a snack. I've been grumpy this morning, so I thought I'd have a bit of lunch. So yeah, let's have a closer look at it. Right, here we go then. New from Newgate, which is a little brand. Microwavable macaroni cheese pasta. Heat and eat, basically. Ready in 2 minutes. Just what you want when you're on the move. Suitable for vegetarians. There's 200 grams there. Traffic light system there. 95 pence this was. Quick look at the ingredients. They are 74% cooked pasta. There's a cooked macaroni pasta and creamy cheese sauce. You can see all the other bits and pieces on there. Allergens are wheat and milk from what I can see. It probably could contain cereals containing gluten. See ingredients in bold. We can see that there. That is nutritional information if anyone's interested in looking at that. That's your heating instructions. 700 watt, 90 seconds. Hob 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how you want to do it. I'm just going to hold this in the microwave. I don't even know if it'll take 90 seconds to be fair, because ours is 900 watts, so we'll see. Yeah, right, I'm just going to put it in the microwave. Right, let's get going. Right, done it. A minute. Let me just get some scissors. So pull on that, you just got to watch the steam in it. I don't know what this is like, but I'm just guessing. It's just great for a snack, really. Wow. Well, it's cheesy. That's what we get. Mac and cheese. What more could you ask for? Let's try this out. Actually, let's do settle with that, because that's the day after England England lost. So let's try this and just have a quick chat about it. Right, mac and cheese. Let's sit down and just try this first. What did I say it was? 95 pence or something. That's what we're getting in it. Taste. Macaroni and cheese. Yeah, it's alright, it's not too bad, I suppose. It's not awful. Great to take to work if you're busy. Quite cheesy, to be fair. I suppose you cast it up a bit. I suppose you can grate some cheese on it, a bit of bread and butter with it. But yeah, that's mainly really just a snack. But that's 95 pence. What's 95 pence? Get a winter's day something. You want a quick snack for work? I reckon it ain't too bad with stuff. New from Lidl. I reckon if you really want to do something with this, and they can see that there, I don't know, chop some smoked bacon in it or something. Depends on what you want to do with it. As I say, they're really just designed to take to work, eat on the go, really. Something for convenience more than anything. Would I have it again? Yeah, I'd probably have a packet in the cupboard or something if you want a quick snack. Marks, 7 out of 10. How's that? Try it out from Lidl. 95 pence. Right, so just have it's cooked this time. There's no rub in this one. Right, so that's the day after. England out. Had to happen, didn't it? You know, at the end of the day, that always do. That's always a letdown. Do you know what? I look at that. You've got to point the finger at the manager at the end of the day, that Tuchel. You don't, well, I wouldn't anyway, if I was a manager of bloody England or whatever. You don't go stick 5 or 6 players and defend for 20 odd minutes. That's absolutely suicidal against a team like Argentina, because you know what's going to happen. They're going to come at you. You know, especially of their sort of qualities they got. Yeah, and I just think that was suicidal at the end of the day. Absolutely ridiculous. I think if it had just stuck with what he had, the formation he had, and just gone for it. If you're going to do that, I think if you're going to do that in defence, you want to take about the last 5 minutes on it, and then shove everyone back. You know, park the bus, as I used to say. But yeah, I feel sorry for the kids and everything. You know, I've been through it for bloody years. So, you know, yeah, I was disappointed. I wasn't upset about it. I was just a little bit disappointed. That was Argentina we lost against. You know, with all the history we had with them. Forget politics and the Falklands. I'm talking about all the history with the hand of God and all this lot. And that, because I don't think really we should mix politics with sport. And I think, you know, what they'd done was absolutely disgusting, carrying that flag on that pitch. You know, I feel, to be quite honest, I feel like I go back to it and I look at it and I think at the end of the day, Egypt were fiddled out of it by Argentina. You know, that's gone now, isn't it? You know, what they got to get, some stupid fine, you know. But yeah, all in all, I saw one really good game out of that World Cup, and that was the Mexico game, as we said. Am I going to do a video for the 3rd and 4th place? Nah, I ain't interested. I ain't even going to watch it, I don't. I'll just, you know, I think it's meaningless to me, where you finish 3rd or 4th. I think the players should just go home and have a rest, but that's FIFA for you, innit? Another bit, make a bit, you know, money, and a few more million quid, as they do. Should Thomas Tuchel be manager? Well, I'm gonna say this now. I don't think he should ever have been manager. I don't think any foreign person who's not English should be manager of England, and that goes for the rest of the countries as well. Nothing against, you know, because he's German or nothing like that. I said that was that Spaniard Ericsson, and then that Italian we had, and somebody else we had. This is just me, and you know, criticise me if you want, tell me I'm wrong, but in my own opinion, at the end of the day, I believe that if you're going to manage England, then you should be English. Like, the players have got to be English. You can't ever say, oh well, we'll sign a German striker. You can't do that because he's German. At the end of the day, you know, and that should be the same with the management. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you should have to be whatever your nationality is. So, like, take Brazil for instance. That Ancelotti, is he Italian or Spanish? Or Spanish? Is he Italian? You know, I don't think technically. I think they should be a Brazilian managing that country. Now, you take out Ancelotti, he stood there on telly, sung the national anthem of Brazil. Though he's not even Brazilian. Thomas Tuchel wouldn't even sing it. Do you know what I mean? He wouldn't sing it. And, all right, I'm doing or anything, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you know, I don't think he gives two stuffs about it. Well, I suppose he do. Well, I don't know, I say he do. I think there's so much money involved in football now. You know, they earn their millions and they just, you know, that's the way it is. It's not like it was years ago at the end of the day. But no, that's what I'm saying at the end of the day. I think if you're going to manage England, you should be English. End of story. But that's it. That's summed up. That's gone. That's finished. I don't give a damn whether we end up 3rd or 4th. I couldn't care less because I ain't going to watch it anyway. I'd like, if I see anybody win, I might watch the final Sunday. If I do, I'll probably be rooting for Spain anyway. at the end of the day. But yes, so thought I'd bring you that. I hope you all enjoyed my videos I've done for the World Cup. You know, a bit of chit chat about football and everything. Yeah, you know, it's one of them things that's not coming to them, anything that's coming to them as the players. So that's the end of that then for another 4 years. 60 years of hurt, that'll be 64 years of hurt, that'll be 68 years. Well, where do it end? I don't think, to be honest, I'll ever see England win the World Cup. You know, as long as I've got oil in my arse, excuse my French. But I've said it all along because I just don't think they're good enough. You know, but they tried, they had a go. That's it. So, thanks for watching my World Cup videos. Try that if you want. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. New from Lidl. You know, tell me what you think. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Probably World Cup disaster with macaroni cheese. I might go back to work actually. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so to help the channel. And I'll catch you lovely people in the next one. Catch you later. Cheers.